I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think this is the number one verb in Spanish. This is one of the most important, no, it's the most important verb in the Spanish language. It's called ir. Not to be confused with like an IR verb. No, this thing is called ir. And it means to go. And it's used like when you go to a place. And that's what we're going to talk about, when you go to some place. Now, of course, like most verbs, you drop off the last two letters and then you add an any. Well, this one, if you dropped off the last two letters of a two-letter verb, you're left with nothing. So you have to figure out how you're going to shape this verb to mean stuff. So I believe if you want to say I go to west, you would say yo voy. And this verb always has after it. And it means I go to, basically. Or I'm going to. So that's how you do the yo form of that. Now, if you want to talk about where are you going today or something like that, it's tu vas a. Always you have to have vas. You have to have a. Now, if you want to say he is going or she is going or you, sir, are going, the verb becomes va. It's not really pronounced va. It's more like ba, like a B almost. But anyway, that means she's going to. Now, if you want to say we're going to, nosotros vamos a, or it could be like Cindy y yo vamos a, and that's how you say we go. And if you want to say they go, here's your forms of they, or you guys go. It would be van a. So real quick, if you need to have this definition thing, this is I go to. This is you go to. This is he goes to. This is we go to. And this would be something like they go to. And that is how the verb works. Now, depending on where you go to, though, like for example, if you say I go to the school, you would say yo voy a la escuela. But let's say you go to a place that is a masculine place, because a school is a feminine place, and that makes sense. But if you go to a masculine place, it's a little bit more complicated. You say I go to
the park.
So if I go to the park, you would say yo voy a el parque. Psych. That's a little bit inappropriate. Sorry about that. You shouldn't see that. Whenever you have, this is what it should logically be, right? But they always run, whenever you have an a with an L behind it, they run it together as al. And we do the same, like if you have can not, we say can't. But there, when you say to the, and it's a masculine the, they have to run it together. It's not an option. Like we could say can't or cannot, but they have to put that together. And there's only two cases they do that, but this is one of them when you go to the and it's a masculine place. But if you go to a plural place, like I go to the schools, it doesn't change. If you go to a masculine place like the parks, it would be los parques. Los parques. It's just when it's singular masculine like that, it would be al. But you don't put a los together, or you don't put a las together. It's just the al goes together as al. And that is how you do one of the biggest verbs in the language, here.